So I'm Phil Ratcliffe, again here with you live at the Ohio Dental Association conference. It's actually their 150th. And so we're lucky enough to get Michael to sit down with us and tell us a little bit about the Ohio Dental Association, what they do, the annual conference. And they've got a great setup here with a lot of historical pieces and stuff. It's just, I'm amazed at how big this is and how you guys have taken it off. So maybe give us a little bit of background, Mike.
Well, so this is the 150th year of the Ohio Dental Association. It was founded in 1866, and so as it's known, the sesquicentennial this year. And so I think as in honor of that, we decided to put together some historical documents that we had that we were able to secure from some other people, and they put together this beautiful booth with sort of a timeline behind us that you might be able to see some of, that kind of starts all the way back in 1827 when Dr. Harris in Bainbridge, Ohio was doing the first dental instruction in his dental office, and goes from there, and the Ohio State Dental Society was formed in 1866, and here we are.
Wow. Yeah, and you were telling me there's actually a museum down there for dentistry.
There is a dental museum in Bainbridge, Ohio, that people can go to and see a lot of artifacts and old dental stuff. So.
Well, you guys do a great job. I mean, when just walking around here, I was amazed. I mean, I go to a couple national conferences for our industry, and I was like, wow, this is almost bigger than that, and this is an Ohio association. And so I was amazed about how many members you have and how good a participation you have, and even how many of the doctors are even having their full staff come out and interact and be a part of your all's industry.
Well, like I said, I'm part of the Annual Session Committee, and it's our goal every year to attract as many of the 5,000 member Ohio dentists that we have, and all of their staff people. Every year, the Ohio meeting, the annual session, as we refer to it, attracts about 5,000 total attendees. 1,300 of those are going to be dentists.
Yeah.
And we are considered one of the largest state meetings in the country. And we work hard. Our annual session committee works hard every single year to try to be innovative, to bring in the top speakers in the country or in the world. We try to provide a large exhibit hall for all of our members to come and see some of the latest in dental innovation and those kinds of things.
Absolutely. I've been impressed at a lot of the exhibits of like how they'll actually bring a lot of the demos and let a lot of the doctors actually play with them and see what's good or not. It's not just a sales pitch. Well, I'm sure it is some.
Well, obviously the companies here are here to make themselves known, to sell product, but to interact, to create some relationships, some things like that. There is going to be, just by its nature, a lot of hands-on. You're going to get to touch things, and that's the beauty of this exhibit hall, is the fact that day in and day out in your practice, if you're visited by a sales rep, you don't always have that opportunity.
Absolutely.
When you come to this meeting, this is maybe one of your best opportunities, and maybe an hour and a half from home, to come and spend hours up and down each aisle visiting all of these exhibitors and vendors, to be able to touch and be able to have some of these items demonstrated for you and just see what's new.
Absolutely. I mean, that's one of the things I gain a lot about when I go to trade shows, is two things. Is first of all, a lot of times being able to share best practices.
Absolutely.
With other practitioners, because I mean, where can you get better information than that?
Absolutely. And I mean, besides the exhibit hall, of course, there are a full slate of continuing education courses for all members of the dental team, the dentist, the assistants, front desk, the dental hygienist. Everybody is covered here. And there's also, kind of alluded to, the camaraderie aspect, when you want to share some ideas and you're going to be able to see colleagues, maybe classmates from dental school.
Especially if they're a solo doctor.
Absolutely,
yeah.
where you practice by yourself, and maybe you don't have that opportunity to interact on a day-to-day basis with other colleagues. And here you're going to have a lot of opportunities to do that.
Absolutely. And then the second thing I was getting to is also, like we said, like sometimes it's a little hard to walk around the vendors or what so because people don't want to be sold to or what so. But there's a lot of good ideas. Sometimes you have to separate, the wheat from the flax. But there's some gems out there, and I've met a couple of them around here where I was like, wow, I didn't even know this existed. So
and that's true. And certainly the attendee has the ability to do a little homework before they come.
They know where to go.
Yeah, they can do kind of do like a pre-meeting survey of all the exhibitors, and a lot of times it's very helpful to do that so that they can map out who they want to see. But then just walking up and down the aisle sometimes is the best approach, because you may stop somewhere and you may learn something, or you may create a relationship that's going to benefit you for a long time to come.
Absolutely. Well, Mike, we appreciate the opportunity to be here. I think this is one of the best conferences that we've been to.
We appreciate you guys very, very much.
Well, it's all a partnership, right?
Absolutely.
If people don't bring value to each other, then what's the point?
I agree.
And you guys are taking care of patients, and we try to help take care of our doctors and other business owners or what so. So thank you so much. Thanks so much to the ODA. And post your comments, and we'll try to get questions back, and we'll also hashtag the ODA so that they can reply to any as well. So thanks so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it very much.